Hello there everyone, Oversoul here. I just woke up not that long ago. I know I probably look really tired, but I'm doing this anyways. So, what is this, you might be wondering? Well, I have realized recently that I have accumulated a small handful of new subscribers, like 10 to 15 in the past couple of weeks, and that's no small feat for someone in my current position, so I'm actually quite happy about that. So, I wanted to extend a welcome to all these people and all the other new subscribers I've noticed have popped up over the past couple of weeks, you know? And if you are not a new subscriber, please stick around and watch anyways, because there are some other, you know, updates or maybe some important things I'm going to say that you might not have known about. So this could be informative for everybody. But the main thing is I wanted to first of all welcome everyone who's new, and thank you very much for joining and watching and subscribing and all that. And I kind of just wanted to kind of give you guys a lay of the land and let you know a little bit better about who I am and, you know, some of the people that you'll see on my channel, without going into deep detail because I've already done that in previous videos, but because my channel can be kind of overwhelming because it's like 5 years old, and I'll explain that in a minute. But because of that, when new people come on, I like to kind of steer them in the right direction, give them a way to kind of like get familiar with the content and, you know, be more comfortable with all of this so they have a better understanding, you know? So, first of all, my channel is 5 years old, but I've only been doing Let's Plays for going on 2 years this coming November. So, even though the channel is 5 years old, all that content from beforehand, it isn't really anything special. It's just like gameplay videos and other like random stuff I did. Granted, there is a Kingdom Hearts death compilation video that I put together that is the most popular video on my channel, sitting somewhere, I think, either at like 70 some or 80 some thousand views now. But my channel basically consists of, you know, there's two sides to the same coin. I have my Let's Plays, which is the core element of my channel, the stuff that most people are here to see that are subscribed. Most of my subscribers are here for the Let's Plays. Then I have what I call the money makers. Those are the videos I make that may not exactly be appealing to people who normally watch my Let's Plays, because there are some people here that they really only want to watch gameplay videos if there's commentary, but other people don't like commentary. So my channel is kind of a diverse balance between the two, where I have a little bit of both so that it draws in a bigger crowd and appeals to more people. However, since Let's Plays are the core of my channel, a lot of the people that come in to watch the no commentary stuff don't actually stick around, but that's okay, because those videos end up being the ones that get the more views from just random people that come in to watch, and those end up being the ones that make, because I have a partnership with Broadband TV, so I do make money off of this, even though that's not the main focus. I do want to eventually, like, I am hoping to make a career out of it at some point, but I've said it before and I'll say it again, even if there was only one of you consistently watching me, I would still do it just for you. So, it's one of these things that even if it like crashes and burns, I'll still do it just as a hobby, you know, but I only see improvement as I go, and so do a lot of the people who have been watching since the beginning, so I'm hoping I can continue that trend. But anyways, so those are what I call my moneymaker videos, because they get a lot of views rather quickly. A good example of my current moneymaker video, the real big one, is this full, no commentary playthrough I did of Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin on PlayStation VR. And I figured not everyone who's played the first Psychonauts and who plans on playing the second one whenever it comes out has a PlayStation VR. They might like to see this little in-between story that kind of ties the gap between 1 and 2, you know, because it picks up right where 1 leaves off, and they resolve that issue from the end of the first game, you know, so the second one won't even be about that, and it's going to be like the whole Kingdom Hearts thing where people who didn't play Chain of Memories were confused at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. So, I figured it would be nice to put that out there for people to watch, like a movie of sorts, if they wanted to, you know, and, it shot up in popularity rather quickly, actually. And another example of things like this I've done is when the Resident Evil 7 demo was out and you could finally solve the dummy finger shit, I did a walkthrough of that, and, you know, other things. So, but the main focus of my channel, like I said, is the Let's Plays and my continuing series, like reactions and highlights and stuff like that. So, speaking of which, if you are one of the people that's new to my channel, please feel free to watch whatever you want at your leisure, but if I may make a suggestion, I would highly recommend if you go to my main channel page, there's the URL right there. If you go to that URL and you just scroll down just a little bit, you'll see a section called Starting Points, which was actually inspired by my friend Darklight Dreamer, but more on that in a minute. Anyways, there's a section called Starting Points, and what it is supposed to be is a spot for new people who come into the channel to... It's content like reaction compilations, highlight reels, videos I've done with guests in them, challenge videos, music videos, and stuff like that, that will help familiarize you with me and my content and my family and friends and people who have been in my videos, so you'll know who they are when they appear in future videos and stuff. So, it also contains the very first Let's Play I've ever done, which is Soma, but watch at your own risk, because since it was my first Let's Play, it's not exactly my best Let's Play. My commentary has improved a lot since then, in this almost 2 years. I am almost embarrassed by that one, but feel free to watch anyways if you've seen my more recent stuff and you want to see how I was when I first started compared to now. There you go, you know? Anyways, so a couple of the different things that I have in there, probably the best thing to watch to get the most out of, like, everything I've done so far. Basically, it's a condensed version of everything I've done, or at least the best moments of everything I've done up until this point, since I started Let's Plays. It would be the reactions and highlights playlist. There's a total of 10 of them so far. They're all about 10 to 15 minutes apiece, and they are basically highlight reels with a cold open, a musical opening, a bunch of Robot Chicken style clips and jokes, and then a musical closing with credits. And they are just, and all they contain are clips from all the different Let's Plays and videos that I've done up until that one, you know, so all the ones in between each one. And they contain all, like, the best jokes, the things that got the best reactions from people when they watch the videos, you know, my favorite moments, stuff like that. So they're pretty fun watch. There's also a reaction compilations playlist, but that one is, for each one in there, those reaction compilations are specific to a particular game or a particular theme. Like, there is a rage compilation, for example. When I get angry, there is the highlight reel for other people, you know, like the best of, you know, like sometimes I'll take the best moments that I've had with a reoccurring guest, someone who's been on my videos a lot, and I will make a highlight reel out of the best moments involving them as well. So there's stuff like that. And then also, like, Outlast 2 got its own reaction compilation, Soma, Here They Lie, Resident Evil 7, they all have one for themselves, even though they also have clips in reactions and highlights. And then also the Let's Plays I've done with guests, so that's all just, you know, usually one episode things. Like, I played a round of Uncharted 4 with my brother, I played God Eater Burst with my sister's boyfriend Ryan, and such and such. So people that have appeared in my videos are a lot of my family. My brother, my sister, her boyfriend, my brother's girlfriend, Lindsay, my sister's name is Carissa, by the way. And there's aliases for all of them. My fiance's nephew, Deacon, has been in videos. My friend, Dylan, from online. My friend, Raz, from online, who has his own channel as well. And so on and so forth. And then I also have music videos. And that's where Dylan comes in, actually. Now, my friend Dylan online, he has the alias Funky Hurdles, or just Hurdles if you prefer, and he does what can be considered a sort of chiptune-y, retro EDM mix. It's like half modern and half old school, like stuff you would hear in like old Sonic the Hedgehog or like arcadey style games, with a bit of a modern twist in a lot of them, you know. And he does a lot of original work, but he also does music, it's still original, but he does music inspired by Let's Plays that I do, because he watches my Let's Plays. And so, after watching my playthrough of Soma, he did music for that and a remix. He also made music for Outlast and Kingdom Hearts, and is currently working on music for Resident Evil 7. And I've done music videos for all of them, except for Resident Evil 7, we haven't done that yet. But anyways, I would say out of all the things in my starting point section, if there is anything that would mean the world to me the most if you checked out, it would be reactions and highlights and the music videos, because I probably put the most work into those more than anything else that I do on this channel. Like, I put a lot of work into my Let's Plays, but I'm telling you, a 10-minute highlight reel with a bunch of, like, fast-paced, snippety editing and, like, you know, face zooms and jokes and shit and, like, comedic transitions and stuff, it's hard to explain, but that kind of stuff, when you there's a lot going on, it's very noisy, that requires a lot more work, and then like a simple Let's Play where half the time I just have to like skim through it and make sure there's no shit I have to cut out, otherwise I just let it go as it is for most of the part. I do put comedic editing in some of my Let's Plays, but usually when the tone of a game is more serious, like Hellblade, I try to not go overboard with that shit, you know? I also have challenge videos in that section, and challenge videos all have guests. Almost all of them have guests. I think there might be one that doesn't. I did a Bean Boozled challenge Let's Play by myself with Would You Rather. But all of my challenge videos, like I've done the 7-second challenge, Bean Boozled challenge, Don't Laugh challenge a couple times, the Change challenge inspired by Markiplier, the Speak Out challenge, there's a bunch of them. Anyways, they're pretty good. I recommend the Change Challenge 1 and 2. They're probably some of the funniest. 7-second challenge and the Water Wars challenge are both really good as well. But yeah, the people you see in those videos, my brother, my sister's boyfriend, my brother's girlfriend, my fiance's nephew, and some friends from online. I did one Let's Play with my friend Raz online, Dark Light Dreamer, and I will say he's been a really good friend to me, and we've only done one video together, and a lot of people are clamoring for another one, so I'm trying to work something out with him where we can probably do that at some point, maybe something on the PS4, because then it would be easier to record, for me anyways, but we'll get it figured out. But if you are new, and if you are looking for other Let's Players to watch, if your schedule isn't too full, definitely check out Dark Light Dreamer. I would say he's probably one of the most underrated, like, small channels I've ever seen in my life. And also, Funky Hurdles, he's not a Let's Player, but the music, if you like that kind of thing, not all of it is, like, doop-de-boop-a-doop-loop stuff either. Like, some of it is, like, kind of on the side of rock music, too. Like, the song he did for Outlast, he actually, a lot of the stuff he makes is digital, but the song he did for Outlast, he actually used real instruments. He was playing the guitar for a lot of it, and it took a lot longer to make for that reason. And Resident Evil 7, same thing. He's going to be playing the guitar himself in a lot of that song, so... And then he has to, like, mix all the different tracks he creates separately together into the same program. It's crazy. I mean, it's a lot of that all just looks Greek to me, and it's funny because it's not too far off from what I'm doing with the timelines with the video editing, but, you know, similar but different. Yeah, something else I wanted to do real quick before I let you guys go is, for those of you who are new, I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about why I decided to do this in the first place. I said, I know my channel is 5 years old, but if you look at, like, the first couple years of my channel, the uploads are very infrequent. Like, there's probably months between uploads until maybe around the time the PS4 came out, when they added the share option. Then I started just abusing the fuck out of it and uploading gameplay after gameplay after gameplay. So, yeah, but then I would say, you know, there was a point where I actually considered Let's Plays to be kind of dumb. I was one of those people that was on the bandwagon of, why would I want to watch someone play a game when I can just play it my damn self? But I remember playing this little game that came out a couple years ago around Halloween. It's called Until Dawn. You might have heard of it. And I remember playing it, and I remember making all of my friends and family play it, and I was just so obsessed with that game, and all the different potential outcomes from everyone's playthrough, and like who lives and who dies, and I was just like, God, it's not enough for me! I'm not satisfied! I need more! So I finally ventured into the realm of watching Let's Players on YouTube, and because a friend of mine was already obsessed with him, I took her recommendation on watching Markiplier. And I checked out his playthrough of Until Dawn, and I fucking loved it. Then I checked out his playthrough of Outlast, and I went back and watched his very first Let's Play of Amnesia, and it's like, this motherfucker pretty good. So I stuck with it, and I was like, yeah, let me see some more of that. So I thought to myself, I have a PS4 now, and it has a live streaming feature, and you can live stream directly to YouTube or Twitch, and you can download those videos after you stream them, and they, you know, process and save if you have the proper equipment, or the proper program. And then I said, it includes the face cam and mic all in the same thing. Let's give this a shot. So I was part of a PlayStation Ambassador program at the time that was giving away free games on the, you know, to the people who were part of it, on the understanding that we would advertise said games on social media. And so that's what I did. I did a Let's Play of Soma, and that's when my channel started. At that point, I didn't have proper equipment, so I had to do all of my Let's Plays through live streams, but I was able to finally get a recording device. Granted, it's not the best one, but it saves directly to a flash drive, and it has HDMI pass-through, so it works very well for me. So I was able to finally get a recording device, and, you know, after a certain amount of time, I just built up, you know, accumulated more equipment. Funky Hurdles bought me a microphone and a scissor arm for Christmas. Before, I was using my phone as a camera thing. Like, if you look at some of my other earlier Let's Plays, like when I first learned how to use the editing program and do my face cam and gameplay separately, my face cam is more like an upper torso cam, because my phone is just like sitting on a table somewhere leaned against a box or something looking at me, and I had it like full. Yeah, so as you can see from my more recent videos, things have improved dramatically. It's almost, you know, if you can actually stand to go back and watch my older shit, congratulations, you're a soldier, because I think it sucks. I would also like to encourage you to please leave some comments, leave me feedback in the comments, tell me what I'm doing good, what you like, tell me what I'm not doing right, you know, what I could improve on. You know, tell me what makes you laugh, tell me what makes you smile, tell me if there's something you don't like. Maybe I went too far with a joke. I need to know these things. Comment on the Let's Plays that you watch, and I'm really good about replying, trust me. And depending on the comment you leave, your comment might even end up in a future reading your comments video. I've been wanting to do another one of those, but I just haven't been getting the comments to be able to do it. My fellow small channels get a lot of comments and a lot of interactivity from the people watching their videos. And it honestly makes me kind of sad sometimes that I don't see that, you know. I'd really like to see that more, you know. I want to talk to you guys. I really want to know what you're thinking. So please talk to me, let me know. But anyways, that's it for my little update plus hello video. I just wanted to say hi to my new subscribers, and just hi to everyone. Just wanted to say hi. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, life's good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Everyone's cool? Alright. If you're not, feel free to talk to me. My ears are open. I'm a good person to vent to. If you have me on the social media, the Facebooks or the Twitters or not any of that, talk to me. And even if you don't, there's links in the description down below to all of them. Always. They're always down there. Every time. Every video. So, all you gotta do is look. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you, possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye!